Hi, Amanda. Okay, yay! Excited to have you all here on June 12th and super excited to connect. But let's go ahead. I wanted to introduce the newest addition to our squares here on the computer. But I wanted to welcome Svetlana. So I think, like Amanda, you know Svetlana, probably. Fun. Okay, well, I'll tell you, Svetlana and I work together at Target. She does not work for Target anymore, but is a really awesome leader and works in the HR field. And we had a really fun call this week. And um, I was like, you belong here in these high level conversations about empowering women and feeling and living a great life. So I'm really excited to have you. So welcome, Svetlana, to our crew tonight.
Thank you. Can you hear me okay?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, awesome. I figured out how to work Zoom.
Good job.
I have to apologize in advance for my look because I was driving for about 4 hours and just got home about maybe 20 minutes ago. So this is my, being in a car all day type of a look. So I usually try to do a little better.
Oh, please.
Hello,
Well, the good news is
welcome to our team. I'm so happy to see you.
Thank you. I'm excited. I'm really excited to be here and super excited to meet you guys. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. I see myself. I'm like, oh my God, what is happening on my head right now?
the good news is we don't care.
Well, that's awesome. So
Yes.
yeah, I'm super thrilled and I'm excited to reconnect with Megan. I know Kelly, I met you briefly. I'm excited to get back in here. And Amanda, it's so great to see you too. Oh my goodness, it's been like years. And I can't wait to meet all of you and learn more about all of you too.
Yay. Well, welcome. Okay, and Barb tuning in from Florida days before her wedding that I get to be a part of in a couple days. So welcome, Barb. Very fun. Okay, so let's start with sharing anything that we're excited about or proud of. Kelly, you're unmuted, so you should start.
Oof, I am.
Yes.
What sounds have you heard? Sorry,
No.
that was an accident.
You're so funny.
Um, I'm not prepared to say anything. I'm tickled to be here. I have continued with gut protocol almost strictly, and it's been super like literally my life has changed. It's the truth.
Okay,
That's
tell more.
Well,
I don't even know what you're going to say either, by the way.
I don't know. I didn't know what I was going to say either. I mean,
Let
it's
her
just
rip.
been super positive. I am back doing corn and some dairy, but mostly none of the rest of the stuff. It's been super positive. It's cleared my brain. I feel like I'm repeating myself. I'm like, I hear myself talking to other people about it, and I'm like, I mean, I would think I'm a whack nut if I heard myself outside of this group. You guys all raise me up no matter what, but it's truly changed my life. I'm 45 years old. In 3 weeks, I'm 45 years old, and I just figured it out for myself. So that continues, and I'm so grateful. Thank you.
That is so cool. So, are you feeling better in terms of like the onset of like your joint stuff you were fooling with a little bit?
Yeah, it's almost imperceptible. Like truly, that's all gone. I actually forget about it. I still take a medicine every day because there's pain in my spine, but otherwise, like nothing else. It's amazing. I've lost a lot of weight too. I haven't wanted that to be the focus of it, but I've lost a lot of weight and there doesn't seem to be any sign of stopping. So
I'm so
crazy.
proud of you.
Thank you.
When I was home, Quincy, I don't know if I don't know why I didn't tell you this, but she said how proud she was of you.
Oh, that's
And
nice of you to say.
yeah, Quincy's Kelly's middle daughter, and she said, when mom said she was going to do this, I was worried she wouldn't still like. And these are my words, but something
Yeah.
to the effect of like she wanted you to still enjoy all the things that you love. because
Yeah.
we're a foodie family for sure. I think that's what she meant.
Yeah.
And she was saying how it's been so wonderful that it hasn't stopped you from
Aw.
like feeling, in my words, I heard her say like you're not being restricted.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
So that's really cool that she sees it that way too.
Thank you for sharing it. That's amazing. Boy, to hear something from your kids is pretty darn cool.
Mhm.
Darby is 14 and mostly not nice to me. She's also the only other person in the house right now. So, but she keeps purring at me and I just feel like that's a good sign. Her. The hostess at the restaurant earlier today said she's older and she said, so like, do you think that's nice when Darby purrs? I'm like, I'm choosing to hear it as nice.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
it's-
Thank you all. Jeez, oh Pete.
We started the gut protocol journey in March and it's June, for the love of God. So I'm so proud of you.
Well, to me, it's not like, I almost don't want to label it as gut protocol because it's just like what I'm doing now, what works for
Sure.
me. I mean, like, I've done everything. I've mostly I started Weight Watchers when I was just before I turned 16 and have done some version of some program basically since then. And honestly, I have spent my entire life white knuckling through food, which is insane. To me, that's insane. And now I literally don't think about it. And the truth is I'm not doing the
Containers.
yeah, I'm not like not doing the containers, but I'm just like I've spent my whole adult life looking at other people and being like, why do they not have to measure? Why are they able to just be done? Or, when they're full, just be done and or whatever is going through everyone else's head. Why? How come? And I really think I cracked the code. So
Yay.
thank you for indulging me. Too much. I'll mute.
No, I'm
Thanks.
so proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you all. Like, you have really been my nest because yeah, thanks a lot.
Okay, Miss Lori, I see you waving your hand.
Hi, Kelly, good job. You know that I love your children. So when I said F your daughter, I meant it lovingly. But I want to say, everyone that knows me and my journey here knows that I'm like a huge Elise fan. And I wasn't that like thrilled about getting involved with Jericho for this program, but I keep finding some of the things she's saying to be so poignant to me. And Kelly, you just said like you fought so hard in so many different ways with food and figuring it out for yourself. And like this is speaking to you. And something that Jericho said last week is like you are where you are meant to be right now. And Elise, today I'm a day behind everyone that started Fire and Flow on whatever day many of us started. I know that everyone's in a different place, but she said, if you hadn't made that one mistake or eaten that extra whatever, if you hadn't been on the journey that was a mistake that you didn't learn from, you wouldn't be where you are now. So in fact, like all those things you did led you to where you are now. All the hectic things you went through and all the discovery and self-sabotage or all of that, it's where you are now. And if you hadn't done those things, this wouldn't be meeting you where you need to be. And you're open to it because of where you are. And all these pieces are coming together and your energy is accepting of this. And so I think like if we can all really remember that we've all made tons of mistakes and we've all made positive right moves, and all of these things are coming together and we're accepting them. And when we fall, we get up. That was another message this week. If you fall, it's not your fault, but if you stay down for way too long, that is your fault. So you're where you're meant to be. And I think all of us are meant to be where we're meant to be because of the failures and the successes that we've had in the past. And a lot more of the failures have brought us to the right place, possibly, than the successes. Amen.
Good job, Lori. Yes. So good. Okay, real quick, I wanted to introduce Abby, who it says iPad 2 on my screen, but Abby, with the beautiful hair here, we met in my Target store like 3 stores ago. I don't know, in the 2000, probably 15, 16, 17 times. So she's a really special woman and mom, and I still get to see her shopping at my store now. We ran into each other the other day, but she's newer to this Beachbody journey and super committed to her fitness. And I'm excited for you to be here. And I think she will and can be an amazing coach with us and just is awesome. So welcome, Abby, to this crew. I don't know if you want to say anything, Abby.
Oh, no, thanks, Megan. I appreciate it. Hi, everyone.
Hello. Well, very good. Okay, so who else wants to share? I already have all the goosebumps and feels, but anyone else excited about anything that they wanted to share?
I can share really quick. Can you hear me okay? So I'm trying not to insert my not a big deal like Lori told me last Sunday, but I showed up for myself for week 2 of Fire and Flow after falling off the fitness side of my journey. And so I'm really excited because now I'm halfway and I have 2 more weeks to go, and then I can just stay the course. So I'm excited. I think also I'm gaining some traction with some of my people that are liking but not ready to say yes. But I'm thinking that I'm starting to build some more connections where hopefully we can get some more coaches on board for July.
Good job, Amanda. And your posts have been so meaningful. And Amanda invested in Brad, who is our mindset coach that we all have access to the recordings on Sparta Nation. But I see you using all of your learnings and it's so inspiring, and your posts are just awesome, Amanda. So I'm certain people are paying attention, even if they're not liking or commenting or whatnot. So way to go.
Thank you. I'm going to keep showing up and hopefully they'll join.
That's awesome. Okay, does anyone else want to share anything that they're proud of?
You know, I just want to jump in really quick. I know this is my first meeting with you guys, but this is my second time trying this program, and I am super thrilled and excited to be where I'm at today, right now. And I'm excited for the second chance. And, you know, life happens. And I feel like the first time when I joined, there was a lot of great things, a lot of great traction that happened. And I saw the program work, and it did a lot of meaningful things for me, but then a lot of things happen in life outside of work and program. And it's just, it took a lot of time to recover and just kind of, you know, get back in a place of finding myself and giving myself permission to take that time for myself. So on that note, I'm really excited to share the message, right? That we have to give ourselves that permission, and we have to give ourselves that grace when life happens, because it will always, and usually when it's least expected, right? And it's okay to, you know, to take a moment to step away and regroup and refigure out where you want to be, because that decision you make afterwards is that much more weighted, and that's that much more sound. So I'm excited to see where this takes me. And yeah, just really, really proud of myself right now. And really excited, even hearing your story so far. This is already, I know this is the right thing. And I'm glad, you know, it feels familiar, and it's a good place.
Thank you so much for sharing. I'm so happy you're here. It's so cool. Okay, Erin, should we celebrate your reels these days? I mean,
You're funny.
But honestly, I did want to celebrate you because I feel like you are being your authentic self in those reels.
Oh,
And that's a special place to be. So, and to see your husband joining in it gives me goosebumps, even though it's funny, but you're funny and fun.
I was
and-
like, let's just do it. He's like, why? I don't even understand why it's funny, Aaron. I'm like, it's freaking hilarious. Let's just please do it.
it's fun.
He did. It was after a few cocktails at the Kingfish, so he was fine.
That's cool. But yeah, good job.
Thanks.
And then I have to celebrate Barb, who hopped on in Florida right now, even though you didn't think you'd be able to. But I don't know, but if you all know, but I've known Barb for a while now, and to see her this joyous and happy and about to celebrate a big growth step in her life. See her man, Jim, over there. I got to see them last night too. But anyway, I'm so proud of you, Barb, and you've grown so much since I've gotten to know you. Obviously in your health and wellness journey, but in your life journey. And I'm super excited and proud to be a part of it later this week. And your strolling looks so marvelous on the, the beach right now. I don't know if she can hear me. Okay. All right. Anyone else want to celebrate or share anything special? Rebecca, you're getting to use your camper with your fam that you just achieved. That's so cool. Okay. All right. All right. So let's carry on. And I just wanted to the quote that is in my mind that I thought would be fun to take with us this week. I wanted to share in 1 second. And then also, Rebecca, if you wanted to do a quick summary of anything you just shared on the live, but just a quick maybe overview of all the amazing opportunities we have right now this month to share this journey with other people as we all work towards growing our teams. Would you be open to highlighting that too, Rebecca, a little bit? Okay, cool. All right. So one of the things, oh yeah.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but I just wanted to share now that we're kind of like out of like the area, whatever, that because of all of this and my growth and everything else, that we were able to save an abundance of money to help pay for all of this that we get to do to celebrate our wedding. So it has been life-changing and more than one way. And I know we always talk about the inner stuff and everything else, but you know, we are doing this as a business too. And I'm so very grateful that we get to be here and bring the kids and have all of our family and friends and everything else that we get to do. So I'm super excited. So just keep pushing forward, even on those bad months or those months where you think nobody's into it or watching you or doing whatever, because they are, and we are changing lives and motivating. So that's all.
Amazing. Good job, Barb. I'm so glad. Oh yeah, look, I see Hannah back there. Your girls are so proud of you. Oh yeah, dancing. Go Hannah. Go Hannah. Good job. That's so cool. Okay, so what I was just going to share was the idea of we need to give what we want to feel. So first, relating it to what we do as coaches, if we want to have our messages be received and feel have people feel excited and inspired by them, how are we showing up in our messages that we're actually giving? Are we excited and inspired? If we are feeling that you're wishing you're having more love in your life, how much love are you giving to your loved ones and to all those people that matter the most to you? And if you're feeling like you want more confidence in your life, how are you showing up as a confident soul to those that you're interacting with? And again, the expression is give what you want to feel. And whether it's in this business or in my Target career or with my family, that feeling of doubt, the minute I start letting that creep in, I completely think of that quote to help me pull out of it and really remember that I don't need to have worry. And instead, when I give confidence to someone else, I get it right back. So anyway, that's one of my most favorite expressions that I continue to share with others. But I learned that from Brad, our mindset coach. But I just wanted to have you all think of that this week as we're halfway through the month and we all have big dreams and goals we're going after. You can totally do it. And when you're giving that off, people are going to just say yes and want to be a part of who you are and what you're offering, because you're giving those vibes and that energy and that confidence that they want to work with you, because you are a role model to them. So keep going after all your dreams and goals, and not even just the big mama, dreams and goals, but the little incremental ones, like getting your workouts in every day, or having an extra day where you did follow the nutrition plan you wanted to follow, or things like that, will just help you get that in return. I truly believe that. So anyway, okay, so I'll hand it on over to Rebecca to kind of wrap us up with some cool opportunities we have going on this month to keep sharing this amazing journey with others.
All right. And the truth behind what Megan said about just not your big goals is that your big goals don't happen unless those little goals fall into place. What you learn while you're doing the messy, mundane, boring, unsexy things over and over and over and over again, that's the work that builds up to those big goals and dreams that you have, and those social media moments, and those like move to Florida moments, and buy a camper moments, and wedding in Florida moments. And you're like, oh my gosh, that'd be so great. And what you don't see, or you saw but you forget because it's boring and mundane and messy, is how many times they showed up for themselves, for that dream, in the small, seemingly insignificant ways, over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. So keep showing up. Yes, new kitchen moments, keep showing up, because that's what creates the life, the dream that you want. What you said originally about give what you want to feel, I was looking through my Facebook memories, and one of them was a quote about the best way to cheer yourself up is to cheer someone else up. And I was like, oh gosh, no wonder Beachbody coaches are like the happiest people in the world, because that's our job. Like, we go into our bod groups and cheer people up, and we go into our coaching pods and cheer people up, and we get on Zoom calls and cheer people up. And that makes us feel better. That helps cheer us up too. So no wonder these crazy people that post on social media seem so happy, because they actually are, because that's what we get to do for a living. Okay, now originally back to what Megan wanted me to talk about. I just did a live in Spartan Nation. It's more of a strategy call. I called it Set It Up Sunday, that literally walks you through how to plan out your week in 25 minutes. So I kept it super simple, but I think simple is key. And we got mid-year reviews back, and a lot of the feedback came with like, the summer schedule is different. I've got to get back to business hours. I've got to set time. I've got to be more consistent. I don't know what to post on social media. I don't know what to say in my stories, blah, blah. And I touch on all of that. And I shared the resources in our message thread that I talked about during the call. So you can print those off. And the whole point of it was to make a plan and follow a plan. So for the week ahead, make a plan and follow a plan for your business. Set your business hours, set your social media posts that you're going to make. Don't overcomplicate it. And we don't want to see 7 sweaty selfies of you in a row. Like, what are other things we can talk about, other pieces of you that are valuable that you can use to connect with other human beings and cheer other human beings on? That's what we do as coaches. So I talk about all of that in the live that I did on Spartan Nation, and you can go check that out. And as we head into the halfway mark of June, remember that we have our Help One More promo going on, which means if you sell one more total solution pack than you did last month, whether you were at 0 or you were at 100, you're not only going to get the commission from that total solution pack, but you're also going to get the bonus $25 from that as a diamond or below coach. And if you help 3 of your team members do that as well, you're going to get the $25 to doing it yourself, and then also $100 bonus for helping your team members do that as well as a diamond or below. So on top of that, we've got our promo code. Every single one of you as a coach has a personalized promo code that you can share with your people. It's a really great opportunity if you haven't already reached out to upcoming bod renewals to let them know that, oh, hey, there's a price increase coming up. And now for 140, right, 140, you can renew your bod and pick a supplement stack of choice. If you've had people that have been interested in Shakeology or curious about Beachbody On Demand or curious about your Energize, Recover, Collagen, it's also a really great way to reach back out and follow up with them and say, hey, I've got a promo going on this month. You can try Shakeology and get a complete year of bod for $10 because Shakeology is $130. And for $10 more, they can add on the bod and everything else that comes with that with using your promo code, right? They're not going to get Fire and Flow, but that's not what they were originally interested in. So who are your people that you're following up with that have maybe been interested in supplements before, supplement stacks before, that or maybe have ordered before and have not continued their renewal that you can reach back out to. So really thinking and getting creative with this promo code as opposed to just throwing it out on social media, becoming just another white noise piece, but use it as a way to reconnect or follow up with some of your people that you have. What else is going on? Oh, of course, Fire and Flow. Hello, Fire and Flow launch is going on. Remember that we have Strawberry Lemonade Energize coming out. Again, most people aren't really going to care about that outside of the Beachbody world, but that's a really great volume booster inside of your team. I'm super excited about the new flavor and to see what it tastes like. We've got Lift More coming out in the future. So you can kind of keep that in the back of your mind. But what I'm thinking about right now is using Fire and Flow and talking specifically about the fire workouts in terms of resistance training, because that's going to lead me into Lift More. That's all about resistance training. And then the Elise workouts, the flow workouts, really talking about the mindset piece, because I said it last week and I say it again, Elise is phenomenal in this program. And the words that she says, if we could just get a soundtrack of just the Elise flow workouts and play them on a podcast on repeat, I think that would so benefit, even if you don't do the freaking workout, if you just listen to what she's saying. Jericho does a great job too, but she's a lot more technical, a lot more, like fire up. Elise is really, really, really good with the mindset piece. Combine that with the journal and you have, like, for me, this is like the new 21 Day Fix. 21 Day Fix was the program that everybody started with. It was like the beginner program. Everyone did the 21 Day Fix to start. I think Fire and Flow needs to be the program everyone starts with, because you're getting the weightlifting, you're getting the flow workouts, you're getting the mindset work, you're getting the journal, you're getting exposure to 2 different trainers. So you can your new people can see what is connecting with them and what isn't, and you can help coach them towards the next step. It's a really, really, really great program. I think it's highly underestimated. So of course we have that promo going on now as well. What else do we have going on? Anything that I missed?
No, you did such a good job. Those are just awesome ways. I'm excited. Svetlana and Abby will just be starting Fire and Flow. So I can't wait for you guys to jump into it.
Love it.
Yeah. So, I think you explained it so well, Rebecca, but I look forward to them every morning right now. And the mindset work is something that I think that no one knows they need it until they get it. And then they're like, where has this been all my life? So I love what you said about the soundtrack, but at the end of the day, I think just really making sure you're keeping it super simple. And as you're making connections and inviting people that you care about and know could use this in their lives, just keeping it simple and continuing those connections will help people want to just be more curious about what you're doing, but also making sure that you're sprinkling it in, whether it's in your stories or your day-to-day conversations with people. I just think a lot of people need some uplifting vibes all the time. And that's what we offer. And then I also wanted to share, just like this community alone, our Sunday night calls is so special. So, even if you have someone that could even just use this, I think, the workouts and all those are a huge part of what we do, but just make sure to consider all the capacities that we can offer when you're inviting someone, and really think about what that individual person needs most to, hone in on that piece for them, I suppose. So,
and then don't forget yourself either, because you don't sell fitness, you don't sell nutrition, you don't sell supplements, you don't even sell this community. You're selling yourself. People don't really truly care about all the technical fitness stuff that we think that they care about. What they care about is the connection with you. Like, they get you as a coach, and you are the valuable piece. Like you are the piece that doesn't come with any other package. No other coach on the planet can sell a total solution pack like you can, because it doesn't come with you. And you are the valuable piece. You are the most valuable piece of that. And if you don't believe it, then you need to borrow the belief that I have and use that yourself until you start believing it yourself. Because I 100% believe that the package that you offer is unique and special because you are in it. So do not forget about yourself when you're also talking and sharing about all of this, because you are an important part of this and you are something they don't get anywhere else. And you are a key to help them to get from they are to where they want to be, because you believe in them, even when they don't believe in themselves.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, well, what questions, does anyone have anything or anything that sparked in your mind before we hop off? I'm excited to see Abby and Svetlana in our group and all of you this week. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for hopping on tonight, and I hope you all have a wonderful week. I have a couple, well, I work through Tuesday, and then I get to go to Florida with Nate to soak up Barb and all the festivities, so I'm super excited for that. Yes. Okay, well, reach out if you guys need anything, and thank you guys for hopping on tonight. Okay, good job.
Thank you,
Bye.
guys.
Yes, thank you.
Congrats, Barb.
Congrats,
Have
Barb.
fun.
Congrats.
Woo-woo.
Thank you.
Dun, dun.
Yay. Okay, see you.
Enjoy.
Okay,
Bye, guys.
bye-bye.